So tonight we're talking about limiting beliefs, and in particular, one area that actually stands out for me is limiting beliefs about money and about my deservedness of money. So I have something prepared for us. And I really do want to go over that because it might help. But it equally applies to relationships, health, as well as to money, and different areas of where we get stuck or blockages within our chakra. So, let's get started, okay? I'm going to share screen with you, but first I just want us to close our eyes and come into this present moment. Breathe in and out of our hearts and feel love and appreciation for one thing of which you are grateful for. And just come into this present moment right now. Because that coming into the present moment in either gratitude, love, or trust is a very powerful way of connecting directly to the divine. So with that, I want you to know I've been given a idea for today, which is so special, and we are being gifted with a very miraculous process. So when you open your eyes, we're going to get started with it. Okay, we're going to definitely do a meditation. But before we do this meditation, I want to go through a couple of things. And I have, of course, a little slideshow for you. So let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So today is all about limiting beliefs and what they are and what they're doing and how they're preventing us from living a life of our highest and best goals and aspirations. So if you've ever had a goal and you were working on it or an intention and it just was so elusive or you seem stuck, it's likely that you have a limiting belief. But what we don't really understand is when we have a limiting belief, it's because, let's see if we can go on to the next slide. It's because usually before the age of 6, an idea got stuck somewhere within our body. And it was usually programming from our parents. Before we knew what was happening, we had the programming. And I'm just going to explain one thing so you can understand what a limiting belief is and give you a for example. There's a huge limiting belief within the collective, and it's I'm not worthy. And if you have that limiting belief stuck somewhere in your energy systems, you won't be worthy to achieve things. So for me, I was raised Catholic and I would go every, Sunday to Catholic Mass. And they have this, so I started when I was like 1, 2, I don't know when my parents started taking me. But there's this part in the Mass that says, I am not worthy to receive you. Just say the word and I shall be healed. Now, you say that every single Sunday in Mass, and it becomes almost a subconscious thing. And when it's like said like that as a hypnotic type of a thing, your trapdoor opens, it goes deep down, and then the trapdoor closes, and you're not able to really understand, but I'm not achieving because I feel not worthy. So it gets blocked, it gets sent down, usually into the first 3 chakras, which I'll talk a little bit about this in a bit. But then you start acting as though you're not worthy and you don't even know it. It's a programming that's subconscious. So you could be trying so hard to achieve things and you don't because you don't think you're worthy and you don't understand it. So I got to a certain point in my studies with Jetta Molly where I just couldn't get any further. And I knew there was a subconscious limiting belief. I just didn't know what it was. And I didn't know at this point it was, I'm not worthy. And I was also on top of that, a perfectionist. So when you're a perfectionist, it's actually a blockage in your third and fourth chakras that if you're not perfect, you don't deserve. You don't deserve money. You don't deserve this because not until you're perfect do you deserve. So these are examples. So just out of curiosity, do any of you have a limiting belief that you know you have or you suspect you have?
Okay, let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always thought with my limiting belief is just that like I didn't think as far as like sharing my knowledge of whatever it was growing up that it would be, you know, that no, that wasn't going to be an important enough or I didn't, or what I said would, yeah, what I would say was not important enough. That was my limiting belief.
Mhm. It's not safe to be seen, or I don't have anything important to say is a limiting belief. Or
Yeah.
the vow to be invisible because it's not safe to voice your opinions. It's not safe to have a voice. It's very common also in the collective. So we stay quiet because we feel we don't have a voice. And that's usually a blockage in your fifth chakra. But it's also so many. I mean, there's different tones and different things. We're going to go through that in a second. How about Vicky and Amanda? Do you have any limiting beliefs that you suspect you have?
My mother always told me I couldn't do something.
You weren't
Uh,
capable. I'm not capable.
yes.
That's a second chakra
And
blockage.
I was always vowed to myself that I would show her.
That causes a vow. Now, see, that's a blockage to never be like them or to prove them and fight them. And it shows up actually as a blockage. Now, I was going to prepare, well, what's blocked in each of our chakras, but it doesn't matter because we were given such a special gift tonight, and I hope it blows our socks off because yeah, it's a special gift that we've never been able to do. So Amanda, you were going to say something.
Yeah, I definitely have always struggled with the worthiness belief, like so hard that, as you know, I have that word tattooed on my body because I needed a reminder every single day. So that one goes deep with me, the worthiness.
Yeah, same here. So all of these really, when you boil it down to it, it's being in our left brain and not forgiving ourselves and not, we're either have to be too perfect, we're not good enough, we're not worthy yet. So a perfection, would any of you say you're a perfectionist?
I call myself recovering. Yes.
Yes, recovering perfectionist.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
And when you're a perfectionist, that's actually closing down your heart chakra because you're saying, until I'm perfect, I don't deserve. So you're actually like closing your heart chakra. And it's when you learn to love yourself and forgive yourself and others that, your heart opens wide up. Okay. So these are usually false, and we're given these when we're younger, and then it controls us. 95 or 90, 85 to 90% of our actions are controlled by these limiting beliefs, of which most of us don't even, go delving in. So here are some of the big ones. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I have to work hard to make money. I'm not deserving. I'll never have enough money. There's never enough money. Money's a struggle. This is a lot of around money, but it could be also relationship, and life is difficult. And you could just take out the money and say relationships are difficult. Relationships are a struggle. I'll never have a perfect relationship. I'm not deserving of a relationship. And same with health. You can just take it out. So the three biggies are, financial security, and safety, and relationship, and then also health. So you can take them out and just transpose them, but they're all limiting beliefs and boil down to the same thing. And we're going to work with all of these tonight. So again, most of these are blockages within our left brain, the analytical brain, and it's in the past and in the future versus being in the present moment, which is a much more holistic way to come from. And that's what I try to teach us, the discernment to be in our right brain versus, and have this be our come from, which is love and the gateway to the divine, and trusting the divine, and all of those beautiful, wonderful attributes. So here's what I wanted to talk about. Now, these are the chakra systems. Does everybody know what the chakra systems are?
Yes.
Okay. So just Vicky, if you don't know, or I'm just going to describe them. We have 7 main chakras, but there's more than that. Okay, but there's 7 main chakras that are associated with tones, with colors, and with different attributes, but they're all along the spine, and they're really about the size of a lime, and they're transmitters and receivers of energy and dimensions. So for instance, the first one is the associated with the first chakra, which is the base chakra, the root chakra. It's associated with energy into the body, but it's also everything you see physically. Second chakra is associated with orange color, and it's associated with your emotion. It's called your emotional body. So it's your feelings, it's how you sense yourself. It's where you feel trust. It's where you feel love. Then there's your mental body, which is your thoughts. So we as the human race we're stuck between our second and third chakras. We're stuck between our emotions and our mentalness, but we're all being asked to quantum leap. And so part of this process is going to be a quantum leap up. Where we end, I don't know. It only Source, God knows. So I'm just the vehicle for Source. It showed me what it wanted me to do today, and we have this amazing gift. Okay. The heart chakra associated with the green, you have actually energy sensors, nerves, nerve plexus within all of these main chakras, but they align with the spine. The heart chakra is where we love ourselves and we love others. It's the compassion. The 5th chakra is our throat chakra. It's where we learn to speak our truth. And then the 6th chakra is inner sight, psychic sight, where the pineal gland is, and where it's Christ consciousness. And then the 7th chakra is the chakra of the divine coming right in. Now, the process that I've been guided to is we're going to go up the chakra system. I'm going to briefly say, so you need to know which area they're in, briefly say, you're going to optimize this one and optimize it in its vibration and free it of all blockages, known and unknown, conscious and unconscious. And it's a way we're going to free all our limiting beliefs at once. Now, mostly in the past, we have to go rooting through these. We have to go and do it slowly. But Source wants us to do it all at once. They want you to be completely free, and whoever is listening in the recording, they want them to be completely free all at once. So we're going to go up the chakras. We're going to clear everything out all at once, and then we're going to ground it, because most people, they never even are given this opportunity in multiple lifetimes, let alone one night in a short process that we're going to do that's like 15 to 20 minutes. And we're going to be able to free ourselves of all our limiting beliefs. So then you might say, okay, where am I going to be? I'm not going to know who I am. So then they want me to ground us by bringing it back down. We're going to use the seventh chakra to, like, just like a waterfall, trickle into the sixth and then overflow into the fifth, then overflow into the fourth, the third, the second, the first. And does anyone know what a mula bandha or a root lock hold is?
No.
So you know how when you're going to the bathroom and you stop the flow of urine, you're just going to gently hold it there, and it brings you, it's going to ground this into our body. And then we're going to breathe from the 2 feet above. We're going to breathe from once we're holding that and we're down, coming down. And I tell you, we're streaming down the seventh chakra to the root. You're going to hold the root lock, and then you're going to breathe from 2 feet above. You're going to breathe white crystalline light down and then 2 feet into the ground. So you want to have your feet on the ground. You want to feel the earth beneath you. So we're grounding this into Mother Earth. Then you're going to breathe up from 2 feet below your feet, and you're going to breathe up to infinity. And we're going to do, like, I don't know, I have to see what they say, how many breaths to go, but breathe down into the ground and then up from the ground, and you'll feel, you'll sense it's a different energy. So once it comes down in the crystalline white light, hits the earth, grounds into the earth and comes up, it's going to feel different. It's going to feel, for me, it feels like crystalline white, spacey light, so freeing. And then when it hits the earth and it comes back up, it feels like golden nectar. It feels so amazing. And then you're going to shoot the golden nectar back up to infinity. You're going to breathe down to the ground, then back up to infinity, down to the ground, and then up and out your heart and out forward. And when we breathe out forward, we're going to be breathing out the pure divinity in our unique way that only we can do. We're breathing out our unique gifts to the world. Okay, now let's see if I explain that. Do you all got that? I mean, I'm going to guide you through it, but does that sound like you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky, you got it? I see Kane back there.
Jumped up there.
He wants to be part of it. It's so funny. Halo always tries to be in here when I'm doing a meditation. It's pretty funny. Okay, and then we're going to come back and we're going to see how we feel. Okay, so I expect, I don't know what I expect, but just be open for anything. Okay.
Okay.
Because this is something that usually takes people multiple lifetimes, and we're being told and given permission, actually guided to this. So one of us, or someone listening in the replay, it's meant to really help the whole world. So all of us are part of this really, really cool process we're given. Okay, are we ready? Okay.
Don't put your feet on the ground.
Put your feet on the ground, because when we do, it's probably not, I don't know how long it's going to take, but probably not more than like 15 minutes. And then we'll come back. It's only 7:21, so we should be done by 8 o'clock. Okay.
Shoes off.
What's that? Shoes off. Yes, that's a good idea.
Yes.
You don't have to, but you're going to ground it better if you take your shoes off and you feel
Right
beneath your feet.
If I could go out in the backyard barefoot, but not to do that.
You can. I mean, you're when we're done with this, it will be great to walk barefoot on planet Earth. So it will really be great to ground this and to see if you need to listen again to clear further. So should I leave this up while I do the meditation, or just go to black screen?
Yeah, I like it up.
Okay. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, great. So I'll leave this one up, and I have to go get the music, so I gotta get out of here for a second. Let me get the music. Oh, sometimes I stop screen share. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, hey Amanda. Why am I not able to get to my, okay, here I am, music. You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty loud. I don't know if we're gonna be
Is
able to
it?
hear you over it. Okay. Oh, no, I can't hear it at all.
Is that, can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's meant to be quite magical.
Sounds like it. I just want to make sure we can hear your voice over it.
Yeah, you can. I'll just come closer to my microphone. Share screen. Okay, where did the Canva go?
Did you go too far? Try going back one.
There. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave me up because I can't make myself dark. Can I? No. So I don't want to stop the flow here. So here we go. So you want to close your eyes. And breathe. As always, come into the present moment. It helps to log on to Source, to see it in front of you. And now you're going to feel or sense your first chakra, your root chakra. This represents your physical body and everything in your physical reality. It's also where you feel safety and security. And now you're going to optimize it energetically. You're going to purify, clear, cleanse, and optimize it. Fresh vital energy is coming into your physical body now. And as you do it, you might see a little fountain that's flowing up to the second chakra. This is your emotional chakra, chakra 2. And it sits in the hollow of your back. And this is where we feel and sense ourselves, where we feel and sense safety. Now, I want you to tell it to balance, optimize, and be free and clear. Now you might feel sensations like energy coming in or a pulsing back and forwards. It's all perfectly fine. And now, as it's optimized, you can get a sense it's filling up and overflowing into the third chakra, which is your mental chakra, where your thoughts are, your thoughts about yourself and others. Now you want to ask Source to purify this and optimize this chakra, to clarify it, to free it to its optimal expression. And now, as it fills up, it goes and leads right into our fourth chakra, our heart chakra. This is our seat of our soul, of our love for ourself, our compassion for self and others. When this is optimized and energy is freely flowing, we can love, we can forgive ourselves, others. Such a beautiful, beautiful point. It's where we combine our humanness and our physical reality with the spiritual centers that are coming next. Now, once that's optimized, you can see the little fountain overflowing into the fifth chakra, our throat chakra. This is such a beautiful chakra. It's purely spiritual. It's where we speak our truth, where we speak our love, or where we speak our wounds and our other blockages. So after today, we will be only speaking our truth and our love. Feel it open. Feel it purify and cleanse. Feel it optimize and fill up so full it overflows into the sixth chakra, which is in the center of our head, which is the center of spiritual seeing, of insight, of spiritual gifts, of the pineal, of Christ consciousness. Feel it clear and optimize. So beautiful, so filled with light and beauty and goodness and all the gifts you could ever want. It's like the treasure trove of all the chakras. Now feel it fill up so much that it overflows into the seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra. You might see the violet ray, the purifying violet light. This is the divinity. This is pure consciousness, the 0 point, the point of where trust comes in. Now feel it optimize and clear and flow through you. Now feel like we're being rained down upon by 2 feet above our head. White, crystalline, pristine, cleansing, white light, almost like a white shower of rain, washing away everything, all blockages, purifying and cleansing everything about us. Now it's just like a waterfall flowing into the 7th, down into the 6th, down into the 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st. We are now glowing, pristine, white, crystalline light. We are being asked to purify ourselves so much, so thoroughly, so completely, that we walk as the divinity of what we are, who we are. We're going to own it. We're going to claim it. Now feel that rain washing down. And from 2 feet above your head, take that breath in I told you about. Breathe in. Hold it in your heart space. Breathe out into Mother Earth, at least 2 feet below your feet. Breathe up from the earth. Hold it in your heart and breathe up out the root, out the crown chakra to infinity. Breathe from 2 feet above, down all your chakras, hold it at your heart, and down into the ground now. Exhale. Now breathe up from the ground and shoot the out breath out the top of your head to infinity. Breathe from 2 feet above. Hold it in your heart space. Breathe down into the ground. Now this time you're going to breathe up from 2 feet and out your heart space. And notice how you feel within your body, around your body, your thoughts, your feelings, and any physical sensation within your body. Just notice it and accept it all. Let it all be welcomed. Feel your purity. Feel the freedom. Now just sit in this space for just a few moments with your eyes closed. Say to yourself 3 times, I am magnificent. I am magnificent. I am magnificent. Now feel your feet on the ground. Hold your root block just lightly and breathe. Thank Source for that beautiful process. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'm sorry about turning that off so abruptly. Oof. Okay. Curious as to how that was for everybody.
Wow. I saw all these colors going in and out, like your heartbeat goes in and out.
Yes.
Like that through the whole thing. That was amazing.
Did it change colors with the shot?
Yes.
It did.
For me, it
That's
does. Yeah.
amazing. Wow.
That is amazing. I never had it go like a heartbeat like that. In and out, small and big. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, it would be really interesting to know how we walk into physical reality with this. Do we see changes? Do we notice we're more clear, we're more loving, we're more free? You know, that's the whole point. It wants to be embodied and walk this earth as the new human being, the new world. So it showed me this a few days ago and said, you know, I really want this. And then the next month is changing from what I had thought of. And it's all about doing collective meditation on creating our new world. So you might feel this, it might be just from what you've heard or felt, but we are entering into a new era. You feel it, things are changing, they're not the same. And so we have the ability to wipe the slate clean and to create a world of our dreams with peace and love and compassion and optimization of each human being as the diamond of that crystalline energy working through its human self and out into the world and manifesting a new reality, a new world. Doesn't that sound beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
And to be part of that, to be asked to be part of that, to be asked
Yeah.
to be given permission to create it. I'm like, who am I? But no, we hold it. We are the embodiment and we are the epitome and able to hold this. We are worthy to hold this energy. And that's what we're here to do. That's what I'm here to be, the vehicle to help assist all of us, not as anyone special, but to teach us all to be that, to all to usher that in. So yeah, that's really cool. So we're going to starting in June. It's going to be on creating the new world of our dreams and based on a collective meditation.
Nancy,
Yeah.
this
Wonderful.
this one from today, I assume will be on your website.
Yes. Yes.
And
Amanda, I think, Amanda, you send it to people. You sent it in the, you're so great, Amanda. You do everything, you prepare everything. It looks so great. And then you recap it and she takes quotes right out of here. Like I just go by what I'm being told, right? And like I'm the vehicle of source because I can
right.
hear it, see it, know what it wants me to do. It gives me a direction. So she then takes things and sends them back out to you and makes them look beautiful and awesome.
So my question is, does it hurt to do this over and over and over?
No, no, not at all. Until, I mean, it's meant to be, it's so powerful that they gave us permission to be able to clear all our blockages in a 15-minute process. I'm like, are you sure? Are we ready for that? And
It
they're
was
like,
a
yes, yes, the world needs to be clearing. So it's happening fast. What's happening is happening fast. And the more we clear and stay in that energy, no matter what happens in our reality, no matter what it is, because I'm told like it might be a little dicey, in the physical and the mental, but if you stay in this energy, it's going to usher this in a whole lot faster and more effectively and a lot more beautifully.
but
So,
if I don't know when the recordings happen, if our screen shows and if that's recorded, but if it is, if you could see my body, what happens to my body going through this, because once I start into it, I immediately like, I'm like this way. And then as you started going through the chakras, my body just on its own just started lifting
yeah.
and lifting and lifting and lift. It was amazing. And my body would do it and I would go, holy crap.
So okay, I didn't want to get too technical, but in your fifth chakra, you have ascended human guides. We all have guides there. And in the sixth chakra are the angelic realm guides. I didn't want to focus on that, but what you're experiencing is actually like the physical manifestation of purifying of your body balancing, of coming home, of acknowledging who and what you are and the divine presence that you are. It's actually showing you that by your movements. Sometimes I'll do this. I'm not doing it. It's doing it to me. And sometimes it'll be circular. Today I saw butterflies. So I asked, what are you showing me? And they're like, of course, this is the metamorphosis of humankind. You are ushering it. We're ushering it through you and out for all the people who will ever hear this and for all of you. So yes, do it as much as you can, as much as you feel. And, until you feel like you don't need it, I'm so pure. I actually hear them say, you are sufficiently purified. You're sufficiently purified. I guess I'm questioning, like, am I worthy to hold this? And how high can we go? And they say you're sufficiently purified.
Right.
So I figure that they wouldn't. I asked, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to bring, because this is very bold to be able to allow you to blow through all your blockages across your lifetime, all your ancestors' lifetimes, and all the collective humanity. And they're like, yes, yes, do it all in one 15-minute process. So I did. I listened. I just listened to what is, the direction. And I ask, am I hearing you correctly? And they say yes.
Mhm.
So it's
What I saw was unbelievable. I didn't see anything like you all saw.
it doesn't matter. It's all unique and it's all Perfect. And everything, the sensations and the like vroom, 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 that's normal. Vic, you might not know this, but all the chakras except the first and the seventh. The seventh is like a cone and it kind of comes down here, and the first is like the cone from the opposite direction, bringing in fresh vital energy. And then the other ones, the six has a front and a back channel. The fifth has a front and a back channel. And sometimes you can feel it. You can see things. You can sense things. You can feel the energy coming in. You can feel like, oh, I have a blockage on my back. Oh no, there it goes. It blows open. So
Mhm.
it's all normal and it's all perfect for you. And
Well,
accept it all.
this was so amazing.
Oh,
And Source made it happen that I could be here.
yes. Things work perfectly. So,
Yes.
any questions about anything? Any thoughts? I wonder about such and such.
I just want to tell Vicky really quick. Yes, you will have access to the full recording so you can see what you do. I don't publish the full recording with all of us on it like out to the whole world. It just goes to like the list. It's unlisted on YouTube, so only if you have the link. But I will pull the actual process, just the process where you can't see anyone, and that will be public to other people. So if there's someone you want to share it with, that will be available. But if you want to just watch this and see what your body was doing from the recording, you can definitely do that too.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, we have it recorded. I just don't publish to the whole world.
I got you.
You
So
know,
that wouldn't be
of
one
us.
that I send out to anyone, but
You
have.
could, if you wanted to, you could. It'll be unlisted on YouTube. So
I think
you can
so.
give, if you want them to see it, you can.
Mhm.
I just, it was like so strange. And I just
Well,
wonder if you
you're
all,
traveling through different dimensions. Each of the chakras represent different dimensions in reality. So we're interdimensional beings, but we just don't, I mean, that sounds a little crazy, right? But it's absolutely true. Each of those chakras has a different vibration, and it's a higher frequency from the other. Not one is better than the other. They're all perfect and they're all beautiful, and they all have their special gifts in them. As a human being, it's embodying all seven and working with all seven and clearing all seven and coming from the perfect integrated human being with no blockages. So, yes,
and
that was great.
I wanted to apologize to Lynn and Amanda because you and we already talked about last month when I said about how I hated those people. So I apologize. I tend to say things like that. It doesn't mean that I truly mean it. There have been a few in my life, but not many. But that's just the way I talk sometimes. That's why I don't make $1 million a year, because I don't talk
Well,
nicer.
hey, that what we just did clarifies everything, clears out all things, all blockages, all transactions. It's just a pure, loving, completely clarifying process. And do it as much as you can. It's just going to help. It's a gift we can give not only ourselves, the whole world, all humanity, the new world that we're creating, and source, the totality of the all. When we work on ourselves, we work on the all. So
Mhm.
thank you, everybody. I think that's just incredible. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to it and letting it come out into the world.
Thank you for facilitating.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
next, next June, it's the 15th. That's when we're going to do that group meditation. As many people who feel the calling to create the new world of our dreams, because the more we have on that, the more powerful it'll be. We'll be powerful if it's just us, but the more people we have creating that beautiful, loving world, the more energy it'll get, the more momentum it'll get. So share.
It'll be June 8th, I think.
Oh,
Second,
I had June 15th. No?
that's the live masterclass.
Oh, sorry. It's June.
That's okay.
8th. Right. You're right. You're right.
Which is, another great thing that we're doing, but just want to make sure, yeah, June 8th is the next.
Got it. Okay. And that's the group meditation. Oh, that's going to be great. All right. And I'm doing a new masterclass series starting on the 15th. So it's going to be June 15th, 22nd, and 29th. If you know of anyone who would be interested in taking the masterclass with me in a group sense, because it's yeah, it's not as the same cost as doing it one-on-one. I think, Amanda, you have a code for them? Code for
It
people?
will very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be out soon. I'll be emailing all of that out. It'll probably be next week now that we're at Thursday night. But yeah, that'll be soon.
Okay, so it would be really fun to know how this affects you as you walk out into that energy that you push out in front of you, because you're walking out into your soul's unique purpose with all the support of the divine. That's what that breathing was. We're breathing up your soul's purpose as it comes down through your body, integrates all your chakras to the earth, and then up from 2 feet below your earth where your soul's purpose is, and out your heart. And then you walk out into that, and your uniqueness and your unique gifts and the ability to actually do what it is you're here to do should start to be clearer and open up in a much easier way for you if it isn't already. So it'll be interesting to know what your experiences are. So we'll share
Yay.
that, and we'll do the New World meditation next time we're together.
Excited.
Looking forward.
I can't remember who did it, but a few years ago, I was part of a meditation group, and people were doing it from all over the world, and they were like showing how like different parts of the world were like lighting up.
Coherence.
Like
Mhm.
yeah, I don't remember exactly who was. I can't remember now. It's been a few years, but it was really cool. Just like watching, like they had a visual. I don't know if it was like satellite based or sorry, I don't remember what exactly it was, but they were showing how it was lining up in these different places where these big, huge group meditations were going on. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that sounds cool. Yeah. So this is for the new world we're creating.
I feel like such a beginner.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. And how well you've come along through all of this. This is like advanced stuff, but it's all perfect and fine. So doing great. So
Well,
everybody, and thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Look at what happened with Olga.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Miracles.
mhm.
Miracles. And let's see what happens when you walk out into that today and tomorrow. You guys text me. Oh my God, you won't believe what happened to me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mwah. Good
Love you.
night.
Good
God
night.
bless you.
God bless you.